Next up from Cardinal Ritter High School, Myka Radecki. Myka is a junior at Cardinal Ritter, and she's very involved in their school. Myka is on the tennis team, volleyball team, and she is part of the National Honor Society, the Spanish Honor Society, Student Ambassadors, and the Pro-Life Club. She's a member of the Campus Ministry Leadership Team and a Promise to Keep. She plans to return to Cardinal Ritter next year, and she's looking forward to her senior year and increased leadership. When asked what her favorite food was, she said very adamantly, with lots of pizzazz, her favorite food is mac and cheese, but a specific brand of mac and cheese, Pirate's Booty, which I feel odd even saying, but it is real, and it is a delicious brand of mac and cheese. Everybody, a big round of applause for Myka.
Hi, I am Myka Radecki. I'm currently a junior at Cardinal Ritter High School, and this is my first year being a Promise to Keep member. I also attended St. Malachy's, so I have previously received Promise to Keep. One of the big questions was, how has Promise to Keep impacted me personally? For me, Promise to Keep has actually had a large impact on the decisions I've made. I have a boyfriend who I have been dating for a little over 2 years now. Many people, when they hear that, question if we have kept a chaste life, and after 2 years, and if so, how? Some may think it's difficult, but a big lesson we teach at Promise to Keep has stuck with me in maintaining relationships. In my particular section of Promise to Keep, we talk about having relationships and how to know if your relationship is a good or bad one. One main thing we talk about is finding a relationship where you and your boyfriend or girlfriend have the same morals. And in my personal relationship, this is a very important aspect in keeping a chaste relationship. So overall, these lessons we teach continue to apply to my life. The second big question is whether or not Promise to Keep should be continued. I would definitely say yes, and it should be continued. And to justify this, I have chosen to go from more of a theological standpoint. Currently, in my theology class, we are learning about consciences and the two responsibilities we have in relation to our conscience. The first is to follow our conscience when it is certain, and the second, which I'm going to talk about really quick, is to properly form our consciences. I think that Promise to Keep takes a huge part in this responsibility. When we are teaching these kids, it may not apply to them in their current lives due to their age, and so they may believe that it's stupid and won't have an impact on them. However, when we give these kids the knowledge later on in their lives, when this information becomes relevant, they will have it in the back of their mind and will have the knowledge to make the correct decisions. Now, obviously, some will still choose the wrong decision, but for some, they will have that little voice in the back of their head telling them they have learned this and they know it's not right. If we stop giving the kids this information, they will not have the properly formed conscience they need in order to make these decisions. As Pope Francis says, sin, also for those who don't have faith, exists when one goes against one's conscience. To listen to and obey it means, in fact, to decide in face of what is perceived as good or evil. And on this decision pivots the goodness or malice of our action. So in conclusion, I believe it is our responsibility to properly form these kids' consciences and to continue in sharing the Promise to Keep message. Thank you.